Hey everybody, Rouse27 back here. In this video, I just want you to hear the Shadowman and Monty quotes. There is a lot of them, so you can just listen to them all. I'm going to break down what it means in another video. So please enjoy this presentation that Treyarch has created for us inside their game, and I have assembled for you to listen to your amusement. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Okay, fellas. If you've been paying attention,
Yes, Ammo.
even if you haven't, it should be abundantly clear that things are seriously out of whack. Business as usual, I suppose. Anyway, I'm having a bit of a heated debate with the old Shadowman of pals, and it's making it really hard to keep this reality stable. I mean, honestly, look at it. It's practically held together with tape. Bits of string. In retrospect, it probably wasn't the best idea to leave the most powerful artifact in this or any other dimension just lying on the fucking table. But in all fairness, Maxis was a bit of a wild card. I mean, you remember he was actually just a little drone the last time you saw him. Anyway, he's in the summoning key now. Buggered if I know how we're gonna get him out. Something else I should probably clarify. This is it. The ether. The infinite. Otherwise known as Agartha. Or is it Agartha? Well, whatever way you slice it or spell it, it's the reality beyond. Beyond the world you know, beyond your perception. Just so we're clear, I'm absolutely not talking about death. That's a whole other can of worms. Speaking of which, you know how people say when you cut a worm in half, both parts keep on living? Well, they do. Kind of, for a bit. But then one of them dies, not sure if it's the arse or the head. But that's the problem with worms. They're a bit short on distinguishing features. What was the point I was making? Okay, I think I've found a way to talk to you. Given all the shit hitting the fan, there's not much I can do other than give you a bit of encouragement. How about I give you some facts? Little ones, quick ones, fun ones. It'll be good for morale. You guys always have to work this hard?
I have seen each and every one of your misdeeds. I know who you are. But questions remain. Why do you do the things you do? What is it you hope to achieve? Do you not see the futility of your tiny, insignificant existence? You are but fragments of a bigger universe. Your sins serve only as an invitation. An invitation to an evil beyond your imagination. I will lead the way. I will show you the path. Only through me, the Shadowman, will you find your redemption.
Our journey does not end here. Of that, I am certain.
Right, here we go. It's a bit like the news, this. I mean, reading it on television. Sorry, I'm rambling. You should see what the Shadowman's doing back here. Okay? Apparently, Richthofen has a problem with nuts. Make of that what you will.
You do realize that he's manipulated you? That's what he does. Dr.Monty is just one of the many names he's been known by. The Great Dragon, the Beast. Is this ringing any bells? Beelzebub, Lucifer, Satan, the Devil.
At the orphanage, Edward told everyone his dad was a famous scientist. They scrawled, "Teddy is a liar," on the schoolyard wall. So, as if things weren't bad enough, I'm struggling to maintain my presence. Bloody Shadowman. At least he's in the same boat. How are things going besides all that? Making any progress? Bollocks. I'm phasing out again.
Pacquiao. You let them walk all over you, didn't you? You just let things happen, believing that you would receive some spiritual reward. Haunted by visions and voices, you clung to the most simple of motives. You had purpose, but then he took it all away. Dr.Monty.
Edward doesn't like spicy food. His brain gets distracted. Bad things happen. Tank Dempsey once bet $50 that he could eat 50 hard-boiled eggs in 15 minutes. Now here's the thing. I knew a bloke, and I'm talking way, way, way back. He was the sweetest, most charming individual you could ever wish to meet. It was funny, too. We used to have such a good old laugh together. Honestly, my sides hurt thinking about it. Kaboom. He was my friend. He was my best friend. And then the Apothecons got hold of him. Since then, he's pretty much acted as their agent, zipping around the galaxy. Wait, I keep changing it, don't I? Which do you prefer? Universe, multiverse, omni-fucking-verse? Oh, it doesn't really fucking matter, does it? Yeah, let's get on with it. Short version is, he's no longer sweet, charming, or funny. He's what brought them here when he escaped the key. Richthofen has a desperate need to feel appreciated. His ego is actually very fragile. It's too much information sometimes, know what I mean? I know you must be struggling to take it all in, but can you imagine how I feel? I've got heartfelt prayers for the angels, dying people's wish lists, and letters to fucking Santa coming out of my bleeding ears. And it's hard to keep up, honestly. I hardly ever get any time for myself, or even just time to stand back and appreciate all the good that I've done. And now, I've got the bloody Shadowman and the Apothecons throwing an intergalactic spanner in the works. All of you died pretty much as you lived. Dempsey bravely followed orders. Takeo accepted his fate with honor. Nikolai battled with his own demons. It's funny, isn't it? Richthofen's the only one that really didn't see it coming. I'm quite pleased with that. I made an app once. At least I think that's what you call it. It started off really simple. All people did was press a button to indicate whether or not they'd had a good day. I tracked the data for everyone in the world. I mean, it was meant to help me understand people. It worked. But even in its simplest form, it was too much to take in. It actually made me depressed. It's hard trying to please everyone. Oh, I'm getting worked up, honestly. You have no idea how hard it's been from my side. Sorry. Keep up the good work. I'm sure you'll sort it out.
Once again, I want to thank you so much for watching, and do want to point out that some of those were round changes and weren't necessarily wisps. So keep that in mind when you're playing and looking for them. They appear as lights you find throughout the map. The glowing purple ones are Monty or Blue, and the red or darker ones are Shadowman. As you saw going down, the Shadowman gave you quotes like we have received from Dr.Monty and Go Ride Crovey, so we have to explore that more. And there's so much in this map. It's so incredibly dense. I am incredibly excited. Oh, it's so much fun so far. Make sure to subscribe for all your Black Ops 3 Revelation news and information, all your zombie content, and all your Call of Duty coverage here on Rad Awesome 27. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. A special thank you to all our Patreon supporters out there, especially Beefy, Hunter 17, Logan, Davo, Kingdom Hops, and Matt. On-screen check for all your Go Ride Crovey. Oh, that's a mistake. On-screen check for all of your awesome Revelation news and information, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.